Hello, and thank you for stopping and taking time to listen to Tara's Daily Insight and The Open Door. I am Mitchell, and it is Wednesday, May the 15th, 2013. And I think by now you know that I have pre-recorded some of these videos while I'm on vacation just to ensure that we don't miss a day. I want to take this time to set the intention for you that we would resonate, operate, and vibrate in the highest possible frequency of love. And I want to set the intention that you would find healing, guidance, and confirmation simply by watching and listening to this video. So all that being said, I say to you, word, I am word, and so it is. So let me go ahead and dive in and get to this card, and I will see what comes up. So card for today is our 8. This guy and the 3 always, they're very similar looking. So our 8 of coins. So first of all, the number 8 is a very receptive, feminine number. It's kind of bringing things home. There does feel to be like a lot of work involved here, but not a lot of movement as per se. As you can see by the gentleman sitting kind of quietly, dim light, pondering a lot more, but there's still a lot of heavy work up and around him. And the coins are, of course, about money, finances, resources, your family, even abilities. So this card just makes me feel like today there's still quite a bit of work to be done, or there was a lot of work that you did today. Maybe a little more stagnant, not like you're out in the yard doing work, but you're sitting there doing like your taxes or something like that, where there's not movement, but there's a lot of thought going on and a lot of time being consumed by the activities. I'm also hearing, this is a weird one, really pay attention to the news today. Or go back and look at some of the headlines and see what's out there for you. I think a lot of us that probably are watching this video are not, we don't watch news a lot. We kind of stay away from it to prevent that constant bombarding and barragement, here's a new word I think, of somewhat negativity or limiting mindset, thought, and process. So enjoy the busyness and the work that comes out of today, but also find time to rest when you can. Take those breaks, a moment just to put 5 minutes and walk around, walk up some stairs and back to get the blood flowing. Never let more than 2 hours go without moving. You need to keep the blood flowing through the body. That's when you impair your metabolism. It bothers your ability to be engaged. You might feel irritated, so get the blood flowing at least every 2 hours by doing some large movements. So all that being said, I'm going to step into the open door and see what's going on for today. All right, see you over there. So hello and welcome to the open door. If you've stayed tuned in, wonderful. If you're jumping over here just to listen to this, anytime you're watching any of this, I set the intention for you to vibrate, resonate, operate in the highest possible frequency of love. So I'm glad that you're here right now. So I tell you, I feel kind of a blank slate today. I think it's stemming from a preoccupied mind. And you know me, I love to be open and honest. So the video that I recorded just before this was for Monday, May 6th. And I think that in going through this video as I was taping it, my mind was preoccupied because when I got to the intention setting, I think I realized that I don't think I set the intention like I normally do on that Monday, the May 6th video. So I'm sitting here trying to communicate with you guys, talking about the 8 of coins, and all I can think about is, what can I do? How can I change that? Can I pre-record it? And you know what? This is where everything is so planned out sometimes, and there's such habit, and there's so much that's unconsciously done, that when something different happens, our little worlds get rocked and shaken. And as I'm sitting here, I'm again being open and honest with you guys, just saying, what difference does it make? I bet you all, those of you, 150 of you who watch every day, could probably state that intention setting verbatim without me. So this is me going back in time, wanting to recreate something. So I don't think I'm going to do anything. I might put in the notes on that video that I left it out, but because I know some of y'all are going to tell me. You probably already have, because you're going to see this video on Wednesday the 15th, and 9 days before, that video has already been released and published. So I love it when time gets in the way, because right now I could fix that with if time were not here. And so I'm out of the body, fixing it from a spiritual being perspective. And that's where my mind was preoccupied. And I keep hearing something that I teach in an energy performance training, and that is you really cannot multitask, not 100%. If you are talking to someone on the phone and walking, you typically will start to slow your pace down because you're concentrating on what the person is saying and still trying to walk. And you know, I've read it, the experts say, and you can probably find an expert that will disagree. I don't care, because it resonates with me that you cannot fully 100% multitask. The brain can only stay focused on one thing at one time. So very important, and this is why a good listener is focusing on what the person is saying rather than thinking of their next statement, because they're not even on what you're saying. They're in the future, about ready to discuss their own problem probably. So all that being said, stay in the moment. Remember, the one thing that I believe you should never try to multitask is people. Co-workers, family, friends, loved ones, children, because these are souls, these are individuals. And there's a great video, and it's I believe it's from an Asian country, but it's called, if you Google disconnect to connect, you can find it. But it's all about like shutting down your phone, and there's like a guy on a phone texting, and next to him there's a guitar floating in the air. And there's a guy on a phone, and next to him there's a pencil or a crayon moving. And as the video progresses, all these images, slowly, the person who's on the phone realizes the crayon's moving by itself, and he puts the phone down to connect. And what happens is his daughter finally appears. She was invisible. And he realizes by connecting to the phone or internet, he's missing out on what's going on with her. And the invisible guitar finally has a person, and they start jamming and singing together. And there's one image of a woman, and there's an umbrella floating next to her at a bus station. And when she disconnects her phone, it's her grandmother is there, and she is a younger child, or the grandmother's holding the umbrella for her. So it's a really cool video. Disconnect to connect. So I love to play on words and what happens there. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is disconnect so I can connect. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Make sure you check out the Team Spirit daily messages while I'm on vacation, because I have a feeling I'll be posting some beautiful pictures of Joshua Tree National Park in San Diego and Palm Springs. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.